Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Fantasy Football Universe. I am Aaron St. Denis at FFMadScientist, joined by Jesse Moeller at JMoeller05 and Jeremy Shulman at FF_Rebel. Today, we are here for the 2024 rookie sneak peek of Arizona running back Michael Wiley. He's not very good. The end. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Let's not kill the guy just yet.
I kid. He might get drafted on day 3, round 7. He may be Mr. Irrelevant. But anyways, if you want to see the full write-up, this one was Jesse.
Yep.
Jesse? Yes, Jesse. Over at fantasyfootballuniverse.com. Let's get into what I'm sure is going to be exciting. There's a lot of writing here for a guy who may not get drafted, Jesse. I got to throw that out there.
100%. No matter if they're the first pick or the last pick, we give our effort on this show, baby. Let me tell you what.
Yeah, listen, that's enough. Let's just end this show right here.
He read my mind. I looked and I was starting to read. There's like 5 sentences or 5 paragraphs here, and I'm sitting there. I'm going, can I just end the show now and not have to look at this?
Let's just break this down real quick. I'll just do this. His sucks as a running back. Good receiving profile throughout his history of college. He's got like 3 seasons, over 30 catches. Solid. Rusher, it's not there, folks. I'm just going to tell you right now. Not a good rusher. But
all right, okay. Let's give him his time. He's a 3-star rated prospect and 111th ranked RB in the 2019 class from Strachey Jesuit High School in Houston. As a freshman, he joined Arizona and served as a backup to future NFL backs JJ Taylor and Gary Brightwell. Couldn't beat those guys out, hey? Couldn't beat them out.
They're veterans. It's tough life for a freshman coming in. Let me tell you what.
Played in 11 games and rushed the ball 31 times for 106 yards, also catching 18 for 165. During the 2020 shortened COVID year, Wiley became the second running back behind Brightwell and had 31 rushes, again, already doubled the yards to 220, and 3 touchdowns along with 8 catches for 33 yards. In the subsequent season, Wiley secured the starting running back position, and he ran with it. Played in 11 games, amassed 302 yards on 91 rushes. That doesn't seem great. And scored 2 touchdowns. Moreover, he caught 33 passes for 297 yards and 4 touchdowns. That's pretty solid, demonstrating his versatility and skill as a player. During the 2022 season, Wiley had the best performance of his career, rushing 113 times for 791 yards and 8 touchdowns, and catching 36 passes for 349 yards and 3 touchdowns, for a total of 1,140 yards. He was awarded with an all Pac-12 honorable mention. As a receiver in the last season, 2023, he caught 28 receptions for 306 yards. That scared the shit out of me. Who has a dog? One of you has a dog?
I do, but it wasn't mine.
That's my dog.
She's
wild. She's wild like this guy as a receiver. Let me tell you what.
Yeah. Wiley declared for the NFL draft and made a great impression at the Senior Bowl, where he was voted the top running back on the American team by his teammates. Also attended the NFL Combine and achieved an impressive 7.03 RAS score. Michael Wiley is now headed to the NFL draft and is expected to be selected in the later rounds or be a UDFA. I need a nap. What do you want to say about this, Jesse?
Yeah, it's literally like we're talking PPR. That's what we like. That's what we play most of our games in, and he fits that skill set as a pass catching back. Who is actually, if we talk about his strengths, it's all of the pass catching. Like pass catching, he's a good blocker as well as pass protect. So like this is how he gets onto the field and lines up with the team. Like teams need that. They need guys they can trust. This is the issue with James Cook that we always harp on, the fact like he cannot pass protect, so he doesn't see the field. Wiley is the opposite. He's a guy you can trust. He does whatever you need. He's actually a capable route runner too. So like that whole package, he just screams third down back at the NFL level. And some team is going to bring him in to secure that role. So that is why like I like that skill set. As a rusher, it's just not there. He lacks the ability to be a capable NFL rusher. He'll probably get some run, but like it's just not enough for me, unfortunately. So
there's like another player being released every 2 minutes. Chargers just released Eric Kendricks, defensive side of the ball. Anyways, Jeremy, what do you have to say about Wiley besides ending the episode early again? We can't do that.
Nothing. Jesse said it all. Moving on.
Yep, that's pretty much it.
Well, thank you for that breakdown. Measurables 5'10", 210 pounds, 23.5 years old. Why do we do this to me? Why do you guys Ron Burgundy me with
Hey,
shit?
I went on a 30-minute deep dive to find this damn age. I was like, I'm putting this age on the table because I had no idea what it was. Literally couldn't find it anywhere, man. It was a freaking journey. I was like, I traveled to the forest and back to get that age. Let me tell you what.
Let's get into the scouting report. His strengths. He excels as a third down back, making him an ideal candidate for the NFL. He is an effective blocker in pass pro. Physical rusher who punishes defenders to earn every yard and has both the size and speed required for the NFL, has a nose for the goal line, evident by his 28 touchdowns, and when he gets to the open field, he is smooth. What was the best or biggest strength for him for you, Jesse?
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the pass catching and it's the skill set, or he literally fits like the third down role in the NFL. The funny thing is he just takes forever to get up to speed. So if you're watching him at the line of scrimmage, behind the scrimmage, it's not there. But once he gets into the open field, it's nice. It's just he has to get those wheels turning like a locomotive and get there. Once he gets there, it's fine. It's just a lot of time he doesn't get there.
How about you, Jesse?
Yep, all the things that Jesse just said. No, I'll give you a tiny bit of analysis here. Yeah, it's the he was used well in the screen game. He's very fluid and elusive in the open field. He's kind of like he'll make the first guy miss, usually not the second or third, but at least the first guy. And he's got really this like almost like Frank Gore Jr.-esque like awareness about him, right? I think the one thing that keeps Gore relevant is that he's channeling his dad and he's just knows how to play the position. Wiley knows how to be a pass catching running back and he does it well.
Weaknesses. He lacks the vision to be an effective runner at the next level. Although performing well at the combine, he plays slower during games. That's really weird. Some of the players that did that, where you see guys in one drill as the fastest and the other drill the slowest. Keon Coleman was a big notable one in that. But older prospect who lacks the upside of other backs in the class. We can't prove that, though. It took us 4 years to find his age. Well, Jesse, anyways. Too indecisive as a runner and leaves yards on the table. What was his biggest weakness, Jesse?
His vision. It's not good. Like you see him rush the ball, and I'm like, dude, just go through the hole. And he literally can't make up his mind sometimes. So he's like behind the field, he does a little pitter patter with his feet, and he gets tackled for a loss. And I'm like,
maybe he needs glasses. For all you know, he's 75 years old.
I mean, maybe we get him some LASIK eye surgery, and all of a sudden he's Bijan Robinson. Let's make it happen, folks. Let's do it.
How about you, Jeremy? Or would you just like to say whatever Jesse said again?
No, in this case, I have a good one. It's you want him to be more athletic than he is. I think, some of that was, in terms of his vertical, it's only 33.5 inches. In terms of his broad jump, it's, under 10. So he's not an extreme athlete. And when you're talking about pass catching backs who are succeeding in the NFL, you really want them to be hyper athletic unless they find a situation like a James White that was referenced earlier, where you're playing with the best quarterback of all time who can just get you the ball whenever he wants to. So, for me, it's I wish he was more athletic. Like I said, he makes the first guy miss, usually not the second or third. So that's going to be a weakness for me.
All right. Jesse has him going in round 7 to the Las Vegas Raiders. I have him going in round 8 to the Montreal Alouettes. But what do you think about round 7 to the Raiders?
The shade for the Canadian football. You'll have to tell the other Canadians about this one. No, like the reason why I picked the Raiders is because they have Zamir White, who is a good rusher. Zamir White is like the legit antithesis of Michael Wiley. He sucks as pass catcher and cannot do that. So you put these two together and you get one good running back where Wiley plays the third downs. He plays the pass protection. He does all that for you. The early down grinder is Zamir White. So them working together forms one good running back. And that's kind of how I see it with Wiley. He can hang around in the NFL a long time doing what he does as a third down running back. So I think that is the best situation to go to a team that needs a pass catching running back, and the Raiders need that right now.
Keep him in the division, send him to Los Angeles, and put him in the Chargers backfield. I mean, they have a bunch of big bodies back there, and maybe one or two capable pass catchers there. But you're really going to help out what we know Justin Herbert can do. It's going to depend what the offense is going to do now. Like we're expecting super run heavy scripts. But if they can, every NFL team needs a third down drill. And if they can develop one with a guy like this, I think that would be a decent fit.
All right, I guess that's where we will wrap it up. We're just over 10 minutes and probably went 10 minutes and 5 seconds too long. So if you'd like to see the full write-up, head over to fantasyfootballuniverse.com to see what Jesse had to say that none of us wanted to hear. There's also a whole bunch of other prospects that are far more entertaining, like JJ McCarthy, who's now the 101. If you'd like to read
sucks.
Well, Aaron, that's funny you mentioned him because I was just going to mention if Wiley does go to the Alouettes in the 8th round, then JJ McCarthy will be there in about 2
something JJ McCarthy bust, right?
yeah, he's on mute. Yeah.
So they'll be teammates. They'll be teammates in a few years. Don't worry.
Yeah. Well, but to be fair, JJ McCarthy's stats will be good because he'll be throwing to Calvin Ridley. So
hey, there we go. Full circle. Hey.
Anyway,
Yes,
head over to fantasyfootballuniverse.com for all these lovely write-ups, or check back tomorrow for the next player in our series. This was the 2024 rookie sneak peek of Arizona running back Michael Wiley. For Aaron, Jesse, and Jeremy, thank you all for tuning in to the Fantasy Football Universe. Take care and have a great night.